Now, I would then like to welcome our next contestant, please. Will you come in, gentlemen? Panel, I'm going to refer to these gentlemen as Mr. X and Mr. Y because I can think of at least one of you on the panel who would instantly recognize the names. So we will call them Mr. X and Mr. Y. Mr. X, will you tell us where you're from, sir?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. Mr. Y, where are you from, sir?
Anderson, Indiana.
Anderson, Indiana. And it's only fair to tell you, panel, that these two gentlemen have separate secrets, but closely related secrets. So with that hint, Mr. X, will you whisper your secret to me, please? And Mr. Y, sir, if you will. How marvelous. All right, panel, to help you classify the secret, the clue concerns something these gentlemen did. And direct your questions to either one. That makes no difference. We'll start with Bess, please.
Mr. X, this thing that you did Mr. Y do it in his youth?
Yes.
It's something that was done by Mr. Y. Was it something that required special training?
I would say, both
Yes?
of you gentlemen, that yes, you must train quite
Yes.
rigorously for this.
Yes,
Yes.
I would say.
Special education? Formal education?
On our show, by the rules, when we say special education, we mean a college degree or something of that nature. Special knowledge, certainly, but not formal education. $20 down, $60 to go. We go, please, to Bill Cullen.
To Mr. X, the thing you did, sir, was it in the field of athletics?
Wouldn't we say, rather than directly athletics, the wide field of sports?
Automobiles.
Who are you asking?
Well, both, but Mr. X... let me... You're better off than I am. Let me direct it to Mr. X. Was it, sir, automobiles?
Yes.
Well, should I then?
Sure,
Indianapolis this year and Indianapolis.
The original, right. Got to
And you're...
Well, you got him right. You've got him right. This is A.J. Foyt, who won this last week's Indianapolis 500-mile race. That's half of the secret, Bill.
Mr. Y won the first Indianapolis
Oldfield?
race.
No.
Absolutely right. Ray Harroun. You don't want too much more.
Oh, yes.
Yes, Mr. Harroun won the first Indianapolis race 50 years ago, which is just marvelous.
At a tremendous speed at that time.
Absolutely. We'll bring that out. Now, Mr. Foyt, you certainly rode a thrilling and I must say somewhat frightening race last week. What was your average speed?
A little over 139 miles an hour.
139 miles average. Now, Mr. Harroun, what was your average speed in the first Indianapolis race in 1911?
Just a little under 75 miles an hour.
Now, think of that. Our conception of speed has changed so radically in the past 50 years, but your rate was considered quite phenomenal at the time, was it not?
Well, we thought it was, yes.
It was more than a mile a minute in 1911. Sir, was the Indianapolis 500 as dangerous then as it is now?
Well, it isn't any more dangerous now, I don't think, than it was then. But it's still safer than it is riding on the highways with some of these hot rodders.
That is a matter of opinion. Now, sir, you drove a specially built and equipped racer. How much did your vehicle cost you?
About $2,000.
$2,000. By contrast, Mr. Foyt, how much did your Bose Seal-Fast Special cost?
Around 30,000.
Around 30,000. May I ask you, what makes a man want to go into a race that is so obviously and so consistently dangerous?
Well, anytime you travel, you know, at a high rate of speed, you know, it's a little dangerous. But you take the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, for instance, the racetrack is a real safe racetrack, and, you know, they have guards and everything that control it. And actually, if it was real dangerous, I don't think I'd be out there. So I don't consider it to be so dangerous myself.
Both of these gentlemen say that it's not dangerous. An insurance salesman will tell you that their rate of insurance is about twice what it costs us to drive on the highway. We are honored to have you both with us tonight. The 1911 and the 1961 auto racing champions. Your money and your Bristol-Myers gift package will be waiting for you off stage. We're very proud. We could do about 2 hours of shows just for those two fellas. It's fascinating. I'm sorry we have to hurry.